Ladies and gentlemen, our next match, and even introduce the first, Rob Zakowski. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 213 pounds from Charlotte, North Carolina, South Atlantic Junior Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Nelson.
All right, fans, and there you are now looking at the South Atlantic Junior Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Nelson. What an athlete this young man is. And of course, when you talk about the junior heavyweight and the junior heavyweights, Rob Zakowski, the opponent in there, they don't have all of the bulk that some of your big heavyweights have at 250 pounds, but these guys are exciting to watch in the ring. You talk about speed, and you talk about quickness, and you talk about non-stop action. When you get into the junior heavyweights, brother, you have really got it. And you've got two outstanding competitors in there right now, both of them with all of the tools, and they really know how to use them. Our South Atlantic Junior Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Nelson, Rob Zakowski. And Nelson back to the corner and just reaches out and slaps Zakowski. Well, referee Brandon Watson, he got between them very quickly to hold off Zakowski. He wanted to come charging back into Nelson after that. Now here's Nelson in the corner. Let's see what happens this time. Well, again, the referee between them, and again, Nelson reaches right around and over him to slap Zakowski up beside the jaw. Well, those are little insulting moves. Yes, let me remind you again of some of the great South Atlantic Pro Wrestling cards that are going to be in your area very soon. South Atlantic Pro Wrestling is going to be in Hartsville, South Carolina on August 21st. You'll see the Raging Bull, Chief Wahoo McDaniel, many other great stars. Nelson down from a tremendous blow in the corner. On the 22nd of August in Albemarle, North Carolina, War Eagle Chris Chavis. The German Troopers, which you saw just a moment ago, and fans, you want to see them in action. That terrific team, TNT. And a Raging Bull in Albemarle, plus other great stars. And then on August 23rd at Cherokee, North Carolina, another outstanding card. Speaking of that, sitting in here with me now at ringside is George Pontus, the promoter for the Virginia area. And George, tell us what's happening around that area with these great competitors and the great stars that we've got in South Atlantic Pro Wrestling.
Yes, Bob. I am, as you said, the promoter for the Virginia area, and we're very proud to be bringing tremendous talent like we have here in the South Atlantic area. I'd like to mention that Jimmy Johnson, that just wrestled a few minutes ago, is one of our very own, as well as our heavyweight champion, the War Eagle Chris Chavis, who did his teenage years over in the Hampton area. We will be promoting in the upcoming months all over the Hampton Roads area, including Williamsburg and over in Hampton, Newport News, Norfolk. And we would like all of our fans to support us in coming out, and especially those watching on the Fox station, Channel 33. Fans in that area, make sure that you call the station and tell them the great enjoyment that you're getting from watching these competitors do.
Forward to seeing these outstanding youngsters. Fans, don't miss the opportunity. As George said, when you're in your area, be sure you go out and watch them. All right, and here comes Zakowski off of the ropes. Well, a good block as he got the champion right out in the center of the ring to get that shoulder right on him there. Good. Hip toss, takedown, headlock. You saw Nelson go right to the head scissors. Well, look at the speed and the quickness. We talk about the quickness of guys this size, fans. They're big, but they're not the super heavyweights, but they're quick and they're fast, and they really know how to use all of that quickness and all of that speed exactly the way they want to. They know how to put it to their own best use. And I tell you, I think that's what men in their own right at 215 pounds, and they are tremendous athletes. Look at Zakowski with that move. Backflip out of the corner. There came that savate kick, a karate move with a hip toss and a headlock, and the champion's on the mat. What a flash of brilliance from Zakowski. Still with that headlock, still with lots of pressure now on it as Nelson is kicking, trying to get out. That blow right across the bridge of the nose from the back of the wrist. Well, Well, a young man with a lot of power in that upper body of his, and he had that headlock locked in tight. Nelson went to the eye. Well, if he can't do anything else, and evidently he thought that was about the only way, the quickest way he was going to get out. What a clothesline. Ricky Nelson with a tremendous clothesline on Zakowski as Zakowski came hard charging, and he was charging. When he came charging hard, there was Nelson right on him. High to the air with a drop kick. Boy, he got up. He got about 6 feet in the air and had a lot of power behind that one, and it was right on the button. Again with a headlock, and again he has the champion, Ricky Nelson, with his shoulders to the mat. Again, only a count of 2. Yet to come, fans, during this hour, you're going to see the Masked Terminator, Chief Wahoo McDaniel, our South Atlantic champion, Chris Chavis, and, of course, the Raging Bull. Many more stars also yet to come in this hour. Good move by Zakowski to the air. He just made that complete flip. Tremendous amount of athletic ability on the part of the youngster. Now, you can't afford a mistake, fans. One mistake in the ring against the caliber of an opponent of Ricky Nelson, and that's all it's going to take. More than anything else, not a lot of steam behind him. And again now with the elbow smash. Again, Nelson high to the air with the elbow drop. And another one now as Rob Zakowski, completely defenseless, fans, lying flat on the mat out near the center of the ring. Count of 2. Looked like 3 for sure, and he came right out to the count of 2. And again now, here's Nelson complaining about the count. I think he's got no one to blame but himself. He should have gone around and hooked that leg, had it in tight, trying to hold him in there, and instead he just covered him. Well, it shows you the determination. There's 1 minute remaining in this tremendous match between these 2 outstanding junior heavyweights. Our champion, Ricky Nelson, really being taken to the limit by Rob Zakowski. Zakowski just refusing to give it up. Every time that it looks like Nelson is going to come up with a win, get the upper hand, Zakowski just digs down deeper, comes up with more. He's got him set now for the suplex. High to the air. Look how high. Held him right high at the point to get all of the power and force behind it and drove him down to the mat. Whipped into the ropes. Only 10 seconds now, fans, left in this match. This one is about to go to the limit. There's no doubt about that. And there it is, fans. Time has expired in the match. The 10-minute time limit in this match has expired. Ricky Nelson, the South Atlantic Junior Heavyweight Champion, Rob Zakowski. What a tremendous match as they're going to wrestle to a draw. Both of these men showing you tremendous ability. Tremendous ability in the ring.
HSE.
A lot from this guy. Talking about football, we saw those football tackles. They were great.
All right, fans, the Masked Terminator against Ricky Starr in this match. You just saw us talking there, fans, and what a great opportunity it is to meet the young stars of the South Atlantic Pro Wrestling. As you got to look at Jeff Husker and Rob Zakowski, both really clean-cut young men, and that's the type of individuals that you find in South Atlantic Pro Wrestling. 2 guys that they got their heads on straight. They know what they want, and they know how to get there, and they're determined to put forth the work and the effort and the determination, desire, whatever it takes to get there. You got to be impressed with them. Terminator picked high to the air now by Starr from Shelby, North Carolina, slammed into the mat. Good high drop kick. Boy, that one was right on the button. Had that one timed just perfectly, and that's one of the important things about the drop kick, fans. When you get up into the air, boy, if the timing's not right, you're going to look kind of bad. There's not going to be a target, but again, Starr was right on the money with that one. Now with a wrist lock as he puts the pressure now to the arm of the Masked Terminator. Yet to come, you're going to see Chief Wahoo McDaniel in action right here along with our heavyweight champion. You saw the South Atlantic Junior Heavyweight Champion in the preceding match, Ricky Nelson. Yet to come, you're going to see the heavyweight champion, War Eagle Chris Chavis. And then the Raging Bull is going to be here also, fans. Well, we promised you plenty of action, plenty of excitement, and that's exactly what we're going to give you. Into the corner now. Here's Starr back to the corner. The Terminator right on top of him. He doesn't want to give him an opportunity to catch a breath in there, but look at him fight his way out, as does Starr. Off of the ropes. Good hard move. Well, he was meeting the Terminator. The Terminator had the force behind him coming off of the ropes, and Starr, rather than wait on him, met him head on and had a lot of power behind it. Now with the wrist, as he stands up, gets the leverage and the pressure to that arm and that shoulder and the wrist. Gets that knee right into the back, and that way he can that arm and that wrist, and the Terminator going to go face down. He's in pain, fans, as he kicks and flails away at the mat. Count of 2, and he kicked out and managed to roll over, and now Starr really putting the pressure to that shoulder. And the Terminator reaching forward with that foot, trying to drag himself around, does reach the ropes, ties his feet up into the ropes. Says the referee, Daryl Morris, I'm in the ropes, ref, break it up, and he does. Now back on his feet. Let's see what the Terminator is going to be able to do at this point. Starr again right back on the attack. Now he felt like he had the Terminator exactly where he wanted him. As again he's attacking, and that's the way to do it, fans. You don't want to be a defensive competitor in that ring. You want to always be on the attack. Show the offense. When you get your offense going, stay with it. And that's what these great competitors are doing. Good move on the part of Starr. 1, 2, 3. No way you're going to get out of that one. For a moment, it looked like he was going to go with a flying head scissors, and instead he locked the arm, rolled him right over. 1, 2, 3, and the winner, Ricky Starr, over to Masked Terminator. Fans, let's take another look at that, and we'll be back. We'll have more after this.